Okay, I want to take you into our 2 lessons for this week. So we've got lesson 3, communication and collaboration, and lesson 4, technology in the workplace. It's just like you did last week. So I'm going to walk you through the section in EduTyping where you'll find this information. So when we move over to EduTyping, once again, like we did last week, you're going to go to professionalism in the workplace. And we are going to do lesson 3 and lesson 4. So when you click on either lesson by doing start, it's going to give you some information for you to read. So you're going to read this information. Once you have read it and scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that there is a packet. So you'll hit download packet, and then that way it's going to leave your EduTyping tab up with the reading information and also activate the packet that you're to work on. You'll put your name and date in here. And once again, you'll just go through and answer. And no, I have not read these, so I do not know if they're correct or not. If you need to change them, you just simply go in and click to change. You come in here and you type in whatever your answer is. And no, I have not read them, so that does not mean that these are the correct answers. I'm just typing in to show you. Once again, you type in your short answer, which is listing 5 tips for writing effectively, and all of the information is in here, so it's not like you've got to go searching for it. It's all in your reading material. If you continue down, explain why businesses often rely on teams. 13 and 14, 15, continue answering, and then that's going to take you into part 2. And part 2 says, choose a hobby or interest that you can talk about for at least 2 minutes. Deliver an impromptu 2-minute speech about this hobby or interest to a partner. So if you're in the Zoom sessions, you can do this inside of the classroom, working with one of your classmates. If you are not in the Zoom sessions, what you can do is you could do this with a parent, a sibling, a friend. It does not necessarily have to be somebody that is in the class, but you're going to share something with a partner, and then you're going to finish up the assignment from there. So keep in mind, when it tells you to do something partner-wise, it can be in the Zoom sessions, you can do it with a classmate, or you can do it outside of the Zoom with parent, sibling, or one of your friends in order to complete the assignment. Same thing when it comes to the next assignment. It's going to be just the same. When you click on it, it's going to take you into a packet. You're going to read the information. So after you've read the information about technology in the workplace, the background, you're going to hit start, complete the packet. As we did last week, if you get started and you do not finish the packet, you can save it in 2 different sets. And what I mean by saving in 2 different sets is once you've completed the information, let's say you did not make it to part 2 because you didn't have a partner there, so you had to stop at part 1. You simply come in here. Yes, you can download it, but it most likely will erase your information when you go to save it. So what you'll do is you'll click on print. After you've clicked on print, you'll make sure it says save as PDF, and then you'll click the save button, and then it'll ask you the name to file. So if it's lesson 3 and it's only part 1, you may want to come to the end and say part 1, because what's going to happen when you come back later and you get ready to do part 2, all of this up here will be blank because you'll start down in part 2 and you'll do the same thing. So you'll answer the information, then you'll come in and you will save it. Once again, as a PDF, hit save. And from there, because it's only part 2 that you're answering, because you did not get part 2 done the first time you sat down, you'll name it part 2. And so then what you'll upload is both files, part 1 and part 2 in Google Classroom. So I have all of it to grade through your submission. So if for some reason you can't sit down and do it all in one setting, understand you can save in multiple sessions and upload each saved portion of the document. So if you have any questions on that, please let me know. I do know some people told me they could not save. If they telling me they cannot save, I know it's because they did not watch this video. So I specifically gave you the information again this week, so you would not have to refer back to last week's video about how to save and save in multiple parts. And that will be your 2 assignments for this week. And if you want to go ahead and start working on your additional lessons that are going to be coming up soon in EduTyping, you will be doing the numbers and symbols here shortly. So if you want to get a head start on that, you can go ahead and start on it this week. However, it is not assigned for this week. The only two items that are assigned is Lesson 3 and Lesson 4.